So we have here like terms and unlike terms. So for example, here we have x and 2x. Both of them have the same term, which is x, okay, which means they are like terms. On the other hand, we have here unlike terms, which is y and x. So the difference between like terms and unlike terms is that in like terms, we can combine, add, or subtract. For example, we have here x and 2x. If we add them, so x here, the coefficient is 1. If we add them, we have 1 plus 2, so we have 3. And let's just copy the term, which is x. We can also subtract them. For example, we have 2x minus x. It's the same like 2x minus 1x. So 2 times 1 becomes 1. Then let's just copy the term, which is x. If the coefficient is only 1, then it is understandable that we can only put the term, which is, for example, in this one, it becomes only x. Okay? So, however, in the unlike terms, we have x and y. If we add them, it will just become x plus y. We cannot combine them since they are unlike terms. However, if we subtract them, let's say for example, the positive one is x and the negative one is y, then it will just result as x minus y. Okay? So another example we have here 3a plus 5a. So they are like terms because they have both a and only a. So if we add them, it becomes 3 plus 5, so 8. And let's just copy the term, which is a. On the other hand, we have 3a and 3b. So if we add them, it will just become 3a plus 3b. And if we subtract them, it will just become 3a minus 3b. Okay. Another example we have here 3a squared and 2a squared. So both of them have a and has an exponent of a squared. So a squared and a squared. So which means they're like terms. Here in unlike terms, we have 3a squared and 8. So even though they are the same on letters, they are still unlike terms because they have different exponent. The other one has an exponent of 2. On the other hand, we have here a, which has only an exponent of 1. Okay? So another example, unlike term, we have 5a squared a 5a squared b and 3a squared b. So on a, they have the same exponent, which is squared, and for b, they also have the same exponent, which is 1. Okay? If you look at here, we have 5a squared b and 4ab squared. So although they have both have a present of the same letter, still they vary on their exponent. So for a, the exponent is 2. However, here, the exponent is 1. So in that way, they are now considered as unlike terms. Okay, for the last example, we have 5c and 4c. So both of them have the same c, the term, which is c. On the other hand, we have here 4a and 4b. So what would happen if we add this one? So still, we have 5 plus 4 comes 9. So just copy the term. How about if we subtract them? 5c minus 4c comes 5 minus 4 is 1. And let's just copy the term. What if the 5 is negative, and the 4c is positive. So we have 4c minus 5c. So 5 minus 4 is 1. However, the 5 here is negative. And since it is higher than 4, then the sign or the resulted sign here is negative. So it becomes negative 1c, or this one becomes c, this one becomes negative c. Okay? For here, we have 4a and 4b. So since they are unlike terms, if we add them, it will just becomes 4a plus 4b. And if we subtract them, it becomes 4a minus 4b. Okay, I think we have already familiarized the like terms and unlike terms. So let's proceed to example. So number 1, 2x plus x plus 3 plus 5. Notice for this one, they don't have a term, so or variable. So they are called constants. Okay? So first step here to solve this equation is to identify those like terms. So we have 2x and x. So it's the same like 2x plus 1x. And also let's just copy the constant, which is 3 plus 5. Okay, so 2x plus x, 2 plus 1 is 3. Then let's just copy the term. Then 3 plus 5, since both of them is positive, so 3 plus 5 is positive 8. So let's check if there is still the same term. So this one is an x, this one is constant, so there's nothing to combine, therefore this is the final answer. So let's proceed to number 2. So number 2, we have 3x plus 2x plus 6 plus 7 minus 8. These three here are constants. So this here, they both have an x. So, I mean only x. So therefore, they are like terms. So 5 plus 2, 3 plus 2 is 5. And let's just copy the term, which is x. So let's first solve this one. So 6 plus 7 is positive 13. Then let's just copy the negative 8. Okay, so let's check if there are still the same terms. So 5x, oops, 5x, there's no another term like have an x. So let's just copy the 5x. For the 13, another constant is negative 8. So positive 13 minus 8 is positive 5. So this is the final answer. For number 3, we have here 3a plus 4b plus 5c plus a minus 2b minus 2c. So again, first step, we must find those same terms. So 3a, another term, the same like 3a is this a. So 3a plus a. So next is 4b. Another term, same like 4b is negative 2b. So plus 4b minus 2b. For 5c, the another term, or same term like 5c is this negative 2c. Okay, I guess we already wrote down those terms. Can now proceed on solving this, and this is our final answer. So we have 3a plus a, the same like 3a plus 1a. So 3 plus 1 is 4. Then copy the term a. Then positive 4b and negative 2b, or minus 2 is positive 2, and the term b. So we have 5c minus 2c is 5 minus 2 is positive 3, then term c. There's no like terms, Therefore, this is the final answer. Okay, on the last example, we have 2a plus 6ab plus 6 plus 4ab plus b squared. So first, let's check. Does 2a have the same terms? I think not. So let's just copy the 2a. Does 6ab have the same terms? This one, 4ab. So let's copy them first. 6ab and 4ab. Does 6 constant have the same term like constant? Okay, none. So let's just copy the 6. Does the b squared have the same squared? I mean, does b squared have the same like terms? Have like b squared? There's none. So let's just copy the b squared. So when we arrange this one, let's arrange first or put first the variable that has the higher exponent. So in this part, the highest exponent here is b. So let's just copy first the b squared plus here 2a. Then for 6ab and 4ab, since they have the same terms, therefore we can combine them. So since both of them is positive, then we add their value. So 6 plus 4 is 10. Then their terms, which is AB. Then for 6, since there's only one constant, which is 6, so let's just copy this one. So let's check if we can still find the like terms so that we can combine them. So since there's none, therefore this is the final answer. Okay, so we have here, so this. So feel free to pause the video and try to solve this one. Okay, so first step is we find the same terms. So 5a squared b, I think there's none. So let's just look at this one. Sorry. So for 6ab squared, we cannot make them same like terms since the a here and 5a squared b has an exponent of 2. However, in 6ab squared, the exponent of a is 1. So therefore, they are not the same. So since they are not the same, again, let's just copy the 6ab squared. Okay. Plus, for the 7a squared, the same terms here is 9a squared. And I think that's the only one. So 7a squared plus 9a squared. We can combine them. So 6a doesn't have same terms since there is none terms as a here. So let's just copy the 6a. Then for 7b, there's not the same like terms. So again, let's just copy the 7b. For 8 and negative 2, both of them have the same constant. Okay. So these are constant, therefore we can add or subtract them. This one here, since they both have the same terms, therefore we can add or subtract them. So the rest are just unlike terms, therefore let's just copy those terms. So 5a squared b plus 6ab squared plus 7 plus 9 is 16. Then their terms, which is a squared plus 6a plus 7b plus 8 minus 2 is 6. So therefore, or positive 6. Therefore, let's just put the positive 6 here. So let's check if there are still like terms. So I think none. Therefore, this is our final answer. Okay, for the last part, we have a challenge here. Solve for the value of x, wherein x minus 5 is equals to 0. What do you think is the value of x? Share and subscribe to help each other learn and grow. You can also book a private session at PrepLine. Link is in the description.